Hello, welcome to Library Storytime. Our first story today is, What's the Big Idea, Molly? Seems like she might have a big idea in this story. What do you think?
I like your Toy Story.
Molly put down her notebook. It was not a good day for ideas. Molly had been trying to write a poem all morning. She loved beautiful words, but she just couldn't find an idea. Trying to write a story. Now all her friends had come to Molly's house. Today was Turtle's birthday, but no one could come up with an idea for a gift for Turtle either. Molly put her pencil down. Oh my. You wonder what they'll get. I know, Rabbit said. A nice picture is a great birthday gift. I will draw a picture of a flower for Turtle. I like it, said Goose. I will draw a picture of a flower for Turtle, too. Frog jumped right off the couch. Me too, I love to draw flowers. And me, said Pig. Flowers are my favorite things to draw. No, said Molly. Drawing is a good idea, and I like to draw too, but we can't give Turtle 5 pictures of a flower. We need to think. I think of my best ideas when I run, said Rabbit, walking out of the house. I think best when I am fishing, Goose said, following him. I get my best ideas down by the pond, Frog said. Mine come to me under the willow tree, said Pig. I'll be back soon. So they're all going different directions, aren't they? Yeah. Everybody gets their ideas in different places.
But that's not a good idea.
Watch what happens. I am staying here, said Molly. My best ideas come to me right here. When they come to me at all, that is. And she sat down on the porch. Maybe she'd do better thinking up a gift for Turtle than she did thinking up a poem. Maybe. Meantime, Rabbit ran and ran and ran until he got the perfect new idea of what to draw for Turtle's birthday. What do you think he might want to draw?
I think he's not going to draw anything because she said he can't. They all can't draw something.
They can all draw, but they can't all draw the same thing.
Yeah, they have to draw something.
Yeah, so they're trying to find different ideas. Frog hopped to the pond and plopped in. He swam and swam until he got a great idea of what to draw for Turtle's birthday. So now Frog is here at the pond, and he has come up with a good idea, he thinks.
I think he's not going to draw.
Look at Molly. What's happening to Molly?
She's thinking about a poem for Turtle.
She's still thinking about it. Look at all the papers crumpled up around her. She's still having trouble coming up with a good idea.
Happy Tom song.
Goose waddled down to the lake. He fished and fished until he got just the right idea of what to draw for Turtle's birthday. So far we've got 3 people that know what they're doing. There's poor Molly again. I see more crumpled papers, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my, boys and girls, she's having a rough time. Pig went right to the willow tree and she took a nap. That's how she got her best idea. When she woke up, she knew just what to draw. So now we have 4 people that know what they're going to do.
And our pig brought up.
And Molly?
Molly's still thinking.
She's still thinking. When all the friends ran to Molly's house with their new ideas, Molly still had no idea at all. What ideas did you come up with? She asked, a bit grumpy. Wow, look at all that mess. Running through the woods, I saw a beautiful tree. I am drawing the tree for Turtle, said Rabbit. I am sure Turtle will love it. Oh dear, said Frog. Jumping into the pond, I saw a beautiful tree too. 2 pictures of trees will be all right, won't they?
No.
You will not believe it, said Goose. But I caught a fish under a most beautiful tree as well, and I have drawn that very tree for Turtle. 3 very good pictures of trees will be all right too, right? Oops, squealed Pig. The tree that I was sleeping under was the perfect tree. I have started to draw that very tree for Turtle.
Oh no.
4 trees.
He has small ears.
What in the world will they do with 4 trees? Oh, goodness, said Molly. First it was all flowers. Now it's all trees. You can't all give Turtle a picture of a tree. Wait, I have an idea.
It could be a pond.
She sat down on the porch
It could be
with
a
her
pond.
pad and pencil and began to write. What is it, Molly? Said her friends. Do you want to draw a tree too?
No.
No, said Molly without looking up. Just wait, please. What do you think? Do you have any idea what she's thinking?
She's making a pond.
You think she's making a pond? She still has a mess there, yes. But now she's thinking, so she's not worried about it. Well, let's see what happens. Then Molly told everyone her idea, and they all loved it. Okay, they're not telling us yet what that idea is, are they? Molly and her friends got busy working on Turtle's present together. They drew and painted and glued and stapled until it was finished. Now, if you look at that picture, you might get a little bit of a clue what they're doing.
They're gluing the papers there, I think.
That's part of the idea. That's for sure. Okay, well, we'll keep going.
Until it ends.
They walk up and sing happy birthday to you. The next day was Turtle's birthday. They met him down by the pond and sang happy birthday to him. Then all together gave him just one wrapped present.
It's their present.
Just one present. I wonder what they did. It was a beautiful book from his 5 friends with beautiful pictures for every season. Do you know what all the seasons are?
Fall and spring and also winter and also Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas is a holiday.
Yeah, and
So-
Santa Claus is gonna come.
Right now it's spring,
Yeah,
then it will be
Santa
summer,
Claus is gonna come.
then fall, and then winter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Santa Claus is gonna come too.
And Santa Claus will come in the winter, yes.
Yep. Oh, and also July. No.
The summer picture was drawn by Rabbit. Isn't that a pretty tree?
No, and Christmas.
And Goose
No,
drew
and
the
Christmas.
autumn picture. That's another word for fall, autumn. So look at the tree, a green tree.
And Christmas.
Okay.
A green tree, an orange tree, and Frog drew the winter tree. It's got snow all over it.
Yeah,
And
spring.
Pig, who loves spring best, drew spring. So, like this time of the year, there's just a few leaves on the tree. I think they made they came up with a good idea, don't you?
Yeah, but you draw trees.
I love this book, said Turtle, and I love all of you. I will think of you whenever I read it, and they all sat down and had a great birthday party together. Look at that. Right underneath of a big tree. This big tree. They had a lot of fun. When Molly went home, she sat back on the porch step. I wonder, she said, picking up her notebook and pencil, if I will get another big idea tomorrow.
Oh no, don't run.
Look, she's still got this paper everywhere. Oh, do you think she'll get a big idea tomorrow?
Nope.
I am ready for it, she says. I thought that was pretty cool. Sometimes it is hard to decide what you want to give for a present, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Well, they were all drawing in that picture, in that book, weren't they? Yeah, they all came up with a good idea.
All right, guys, since all of the characters in there drew a picture, I thought we would play Pictionary. Pictionary is a game where somebody draws a picture, and as they're drawing it, you have to tell me what I'm drawing. Okay? So I've got this little whiteboard, and if I draw a picture, I'm drawing this.
it's an H.
What is it?
A tree.
A tree, just like in the story. Very good. Okay. What about this? As soon as you think you know, tell me what you think it is, okay? What is it?
The sun.
The sun. Yep. Okay. What if I drew? Do you know what it is?
A hand.
Yeah, that's somebody's really, it's a hand. Okay, what about this?
A butterfly.
Butterfly, good, you got it before I finished. Okay, what about, let me see if I can do this right.
A fish. A fish.
Yep, there's a fish. I'm not the best drawer, but you guys are doing really well. Okay, what about this?
A flower.
A flower. Yep, there's a flower. I got just a couple more. What about this one? This is pretty simple.
A cloud.
That's a cloud, okay. What about this? This is, let's see. This is something you hold and it shines in the dark.
A flashlight.
There you go. A flashlight. Good. I had to give a little hint there. All right. I think I have a couple more. What about, let's see here. It's sort of hard. Does it look like anything yet?
A shirt.
Yes, there's a t-shirt. That's right. All right. Okay, last one. I like this one a lot.
Ice cream.
A triple-decker ice cream cone. Do we like ice cream? It's getting to be summer where we might want some ice cream. So Pictionary is a very fun game that you can play. Somebody tries to draw something, and you guess what it is. Pretty cool, huh?
And I'm in homeschool, but they don't do that.
Yeah. All right, so here's another story for us today. This is called Bunny Figures It Out. Okay, so in her story, Molly had to come up with a good idea. Here, Bunny's trying to figure something out as well. Okay, so everybody has some questions that they're trying to figure out today, don't they? All right, Bunny has been waiting for lunch since breakfast. She knew exactly what she wanted. Soft, chewy bread, thick, rich peanut butter. And most importantly, grape jelly. Sweet, sticky, and perfectly purple. Do we like grape jelly? Do we see? Oh, there's her jar.
I just had some morning at breakfast, and I put it on my mom's biscuit.
Cool. But when she reached into the fridge for the jelly, she discovered it was empty. No sweetness, no stickiness, no purpleness. What was Bunny going to do? Her jelly is empty. Frantically, Bunny searched everywhere, inside the cupboards, under the table, behind the chairs. She even poked her head in the hamper, and no luck. "Mom!" she yelled, "there's no grape jelly." "Sorry, honey," her mom called back. "We'll have to get some more at the store the next time we go." "But what's peanut butter without jelly?" Bunny grumbled at her half-made sandwich. Just plain peanut butter is not near as good as peanut butter and jelly. So then she had an idea. What if I make grape jelly? There was just one problem. Bunny had no idea how to do it. But Bunny's big brother knew how to do lots of things. "I'll just ask Jack," she figured. Now look at him. Does he look like somebody who knows how to do lots of things?
No.
Well, he definitely knows how to play video games, right? He looks like he's got books around, so I bet he knows lots of things. Let's see if he knows the answer. Bunny hopped in front of her brother's video game. "Do you know how to make grape jelly?" she asked. "Huh? No, but I'll check on my..."
Phone.
On his phone. He's like, "I'll figure it out. I'll use my phone." Yeah, he swiftly tapped a few words into his phone and tossed it to Bunny and then returned to his game. Bunny clicked on the first thing she saw. Grape jellies. I-E-Z. Well, that's not quite the right way we spell jellies. "Now that's a pair of purple sandals," she said. "Huh?" said Jack. "Oh, never mind," Bunny muttered. Her brother had been no help at all. But then she had a new idea. Let's see what her new idea is.
And you're still on the floor.
"I bet Kitty knows how to make grape jelly. She is the best student in our whole class." Bunny hopped over to her neighbor's house and she knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Look at Kitty's welcome mat. It says, "Meow." "Do you know how to make grape jelly?" Bunny asked. "Oh, yes," said Kitty, scribbling on a little piece of paper. "Put a bunch of grapes in a bowl, sprinkle them with glitter, twirl them around 3 times and say some magic words." And she handed the magic words on a note to Bunny.
That's not right.
Did we put glitter in grape jelly?
No. Don't taste the Bunny, no.
"Are you sure this is right?" Bunny asked. "Positive," said Kitty. "I saw it on a video." "Okay," said Bunny, and she just shrugged and hopped home.
No.
Back in her kitchen. Look, is she going to try it? Bunny pulled out a bunch of grapes from the refrigerator and poured some glitter over them. She stretched out her arms and she spun around. "Bibbly, bebbly, fill up my belly. Jibbly, jebbly, send for some jelly." Those are the magic words. Bunny chanted. Bunny looked into the bowl. No jelly. But she refused to give up. "Somebody's got to know how to make grape jelly. I think I need to go ask a grown-up."
Yeah.
Is it time to ask a grown-up?
Yeah.
So Bunny hopped back outside and saw her dad working on the car. Do dads know how to make grape jelly?
No.
Maybe, right? "Hey, Dad, do you know how to make grape jelly?" she asked. "Isn't grape jelly just squished up grapes and sugar?" her dad called out. "Right," said Bunny. "I'll give that a try." So Bunny washed the glitter off of her grapes and she laid them down on her patio. She poured some sugar. Look at that big bag of sugar. She just dumped the sugar all over the grapes. Bunny's heart raced with excitement as she hopped on her bike. Soon she would have the stickiest, sweetest, most perfectly purple jelly all around. What's she going to do with her bike? Why is she getting on her bike?
I don't know.
Bunny sped over the grapes. Remember they had to get squished? So she thought she would use her bike. But when she turned back to look at the patio, she did not see any grape jelly. All she saw was a mess. Now she was really, really hungry. Does anyone know how to make grape jelly? Bunny cried. Looks like she's going to have to go to the store and get more grapes because you can't use that now, can you? Poor Bunny. Suddenly, another idea popped into Bunny's head. I should go ask. Who do you think she's going to ask? Who is the wisest, maybe oldest person in your family who might know recipes? Grandmas, that's right. They know some really good recipes, don't they? So Bunny says, I'm going to ask my grandma. I love her food best of all. Bunny hopped over to the senior center where Grandma was in the middle of a heated game of dominoes. You guys know what dominoes is? The little tiles with little dots on them. You try to match them up. So they're playing some dominoes. Hi, Grandma. Bunny greeted her with a kiss. Do you know how to make grape jelly? She asked. Of course, sweetheart, said Grandma. I used to make jelly with my own grandmother way back in the day. Now here's what to do. Bunny took out a pen and a paper and started writing as Grandma spoke. You start with fresh fruit and a squeeze of lemon. And then, excuse me, that's not how you make grape jelly, said one of Grandma's friends. You need to mix grapes in a pot with simple syrup and... Are you kidding me? Said Grandma's other friend. I have never used syrup in my jelly. You always just use plain white sugar first and then... Bunny looked up at Grandma and her friends, who were arguing. Then she looked down at her piece of paper. Everyone was giving her different instructions. Bunny sighed and slumped out the door. Her tummy was rumbling. She's so hungry. She's tried all these different ways and she still hasn't eaten. Why is it so hard to find someone who knew how to make grape jelly?
Ask the store.
Oh, she's going to go someplace special. As she headed home, Bunny passed where's there lots of books with information in it?
The library.
The library! She remembered how the librarian at her school always helped her find the answers to her questions. Like, why is grass green? Why do boats float? How hot is the sun? Maybe the librarian here could help her now. So Bunny went in and took a deep breath. Excuse me, she said. Do you know how to make grape jelly? So do you think this librarian's going to know how to make grape jelly? Did she finally find the right person?
No.
No? Okay, let's see once. I don't know how to. You were right, said the librarian. Bunny's heart sank all the way down to her toes. She's so sad. Nobody knows how to make grape jelly. But, said the librarian, I know how we can find out. Come with me. The librarian led Bunny to a huge bookshelf. Look at all those wonderful books. We've got tons of cookbooks, she said. Let me know if you need any help sorting through them. So look, here's a row on pickles and salads. Look at all those books on how to make burgers, pasta, pizza, bread, buns, pies, cakes, cookies. Down here it says ice cream and gelato. Did we see one on grape jelly?
No.
Well, there actually was. I guess it didn't show it on that one. But look, here's a whole roll of jellies, preserves, and jams. One book in particular caught Bunny's eyes. The Jelly Test Kitchen. Bunny read page after page until she landed on just the thing. Our chefs have tested dozens of recipes, and this is the one for the stickiest, sweetest, and most perfectly, what did she want? Purple
Jelly.
grape jelly. Yes, Bunny jumped up. This is what I've been looking for all day. There's the recipe. She is so happy. Bunny checked out the book. She hugged her librarian. Then she sprinted out the door, book in hand, and raced back home. First of all, she stopped by Grandma, though. Look! Then she stopped by Dad. This is how. back to brother, you make, back to her friend, grape jelly. No glitter in this recipe, huh? said her friend. No glitter at all, said Bunny. Just sweet, sticky, and perfectly
Jelly.
purple grape jelly. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And look, there's Dad looking in the window. He's testing. Looks like Mom's helping. The only person we're missing here is Brother and Grandma. That was just an awesome story. And if you really want to make grape jelly, there is a recipe on the back of this book.
Now can we...
All right, guys. Miss Kim has one more story for us.
Grape is not my favorite, however.
But I love it.
Me too.
My favorite jelly is blackberry.
That's pretty good too, huh?
And I like that too.
Here is our last story for today, the tiptoeing tiger.
Yeah, me love that.
Everyone in the forest knew that tigers were sleek, silent, and totally terrifying. When a tiger prowled through the forest, everyone found other places to be. But no one took any notice of little tiger. Roar! No one jumped when he roared. No one ran away when he tumbled through the forest. His brother laughed. Oh, little tiger, you're too small and clumsy to scare anyone. I am not, said little tiger. I'm sleek, silent, and totally terrifying. His brother smiled. I don't think you can scare a single animal in the forest. I can, said little tiger, and I'll prove it. Yes, ma'am.
I need a potty.
Little tiger began to tiptoe through the forest as silently as he could. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. You think he can scare that thing laying in the grass?
It's a warthog.
Yes, it is. Roar! You don't scare me, yawned Boar. I could hear you coming a mile away. Bother, said little tiger, and he set off again to find someone else to scare. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Think he'll find someone? Roar! Hello, little tiger, said Elephant. Did I scare you? Asked little tiger. Oh no, you're much too small. Drat, said little tiger. And he set off again to find someone else to scare. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. A lot of picture clues in this book. Roar! Was that meant to scare us? Asked the monkeys, laughing. Yes, it was, said little tiger. The monkeys just kept laughing. Little tiger felt sad. I may not be sleek, silent, or totally terrifying, he thought, but I will find someone to scare. Just then a frog jumped, splosh, into a pond. This is my chance, thought little tiger. I can scare that tiny jumpy frog. He crept silently up to the water's edge. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Roar! Do you see what's happening?
No.
Who's he scaring?
Who's he scaring?
The water.
Who's this?
Himself.
That's his reflection in the water. That's just little tiger. That's right. Okay, well, little tiger asked his brother, did you scare anyone? As a matter of fact, I did, said little tiger. Myself. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed our stories. Can you tell them bye-bye, boys and girls?
Bye.
Jump up and tell them bye-bye.
Bye.